Ginny, as team manager for the eventing team, you have a great result.
Yeah, delighted. 5 places, which is exactly what we needed, and the riders and a lot of combinations. Actually, riders have worked very hard to secure 5 places for Ireland. So, it's all grateful thanks to them and their owners and the support we've had. So we've finally got there, and I'm really pleased about it. Yeah.
Of course, the pressure has been on you for the last 2 years.
Well, yeah, but then that's the nature of the job, isn't it? And actually, sometimes pressure is rather exciting. So I've enjoyed it. We've got where we wanted to get to, and I couldn't be happier about it.
And each rider has put in an awful lot of training.
Oh yes, they've. I mean, lucky us. We've had, in a way, we're very sport. We've had a huge range of combinations of horses and riders to choose from to go to London. So that is wonderful for Ireland, and I'm delighted to see much better performances and results. So it was a more difficult decision this year than normal, which is great for Ireland. I mean, I couldn't be happier about it.
And you had a very strong pool of riders to choose from, but
yeah.
What were you looking for?
I think at the end of the day, it's consistent performance. Everyone can make a mistake now and then, but at the end of the day, it's consistency that counts. To try and win a medal at the Olympic Games is all to do with consistency and pulling together as a team. So I like to think we've made the right selection. I feel for those that weren't taken this time, I hope that they'll continue to pursue their goals and dreams. And it wasn't an easy job, but I feel very confident in the people we've chosen. And I'm looking forward to the challenge of Greenwich very much.
And of course, you're no stranger to this pressure. You have competed at the highest level, but I'm sure they're all well prepared for it.
They're as well prepared as we could have possibly done so far. There's a lot of work to do now, and I think that's the focus, is well done, you've been selected, fantastic, but now we need to work. We've got another month before Cross Country Day, and there's a lot of work that can be done between now and then, so that's the focus now.
Well done in getting a team through.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. First of all, congratulations, Mike. A great achievement to get to the Olympics.
Yeah, it's fantastic now. It's great to be selected. It's been a long time coming. It's always been a dream, so hopefully now it'll all come true.
And tell me something about the horse you'll be riding.
He's by Don Juan. He's an Irish bred horse. He's 11 years of age. His name is Bella Lynch Adventure.
Mike, how do you think the horse is going to cope with Greenwich?
He's not a very big horse. He's 16'2", and he's a lot of blood. He's quite nippy in himself. He loves to gallop, loves to jump. So hopefully we'll get there and see what we can do.
Of course, you said he's an Irish sport horse. Now, the Irish sport horse is renowned across the world for its capabilities in the eventing field. What gives him the upper hand?
I suppose it's a long line of generation after generation of Irish people breeding the Irish horse, and we're lucky enough now this year that all horses on the squad are Irish bred, and we're quite lucky now that we can actually keep a few of these horses in the country instead of selling them out to other countries. Of
course, you have something in common with a fellow Olympian, Dennis Lynch.
Yeah, myself and Dennis went to school together and the Abbey CBS in Tipperary town. We sat beside each other in school, of course in the front seat.
And do you think we could bring home a medal?
It is a sport at the end of the day. Anything can happen. We have a good squad, and we just need a little bit of luck.
Camilla, congratulations in representing Ireland at London. It must be a great achievement for you.
Thank you very much. Yes, very excited indeed. It still hasn't quite settled in just yet.
Camilla, tell me something about your horse.
We came across each other 6 years ago, and I actually bought him to do ponies with. So he measures only 15'1" hands, and he has the biggest heart. So it doesn't matter height.
And he's had some great results this year.
Really good. He's been very consistent this year and last year. We've really strengthened as a partnership. So,
of course, at every show we see your mum there helping you along the way. So, I'm sure you're indebted to her.
Yeah, she's been brilliant. She's been such a huge support. So it's a real family affair.
And apart from the support at home and from your fans, you also have quite a bit of support from the HSI and your team manager.
I do, yeah. Very, very good relationship with Ginny, Elliot. She kind of took me under her wing as I first was on the squad. I think I was 18. So we've come a long way, and we definitely work off the same sheet.
And of course, there's going to be an awful lot of pressure there, but I'm sure you've done major events. You should be well able to handle it.
Oh God, pressure doesn't get easier no matter what. But yeah, it's a case of just keeping the head, keeping focused. We're very lucky to have Niamh Fitzpatrick, our sports psychologist, on board to help us with that.
Thanks. Best of luck then, Camilla.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mark. This must be a very exciting time for you. Now, you have been to the Olympics in 2008. Is it any different?
No, I think when you get the phone call to represent your country at the Olympics, I don't know whether you've been there 2 times or 7 times, I think it's still a thrill to get the call at the end of the day, and yeah, we're looking forward to it now.
And tell me something about the horse.
The horse is a 10-year-old. His name is Coolio. I've been riding him since he was 7. Just been quietly producing him for this in mind, really, and we've been very lucky. We've had a good run, and everything is gone according to plan so far.
Well, Mark, there's definitely been an improvement in your dressage, and that's reflected in the scores he's produced recently.
Absolutely, yeah. This year he's produced good tests at his one day. And the international events we've done this year, they've been consistently good all the way through the year, and we're sort of knocked 10 marks off what scores we had last year, and I think there's still a little bit more to do between now and London, so fingers crossed we can get under the 50.
Yeah, it must be hard trying to keep the mental pressure, and then you have the physical pressure as well, because it is very demanding on a rider.
Yeah, absolutely demanding on the horses and riders. I'm lucky in a way I don't get over stressed by it or nervous and stuff, but and just enjoy it and do the best we can is all we can do.
Well, the best of luck. We'll be looking out for you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Aoife. You must be delighted with the news that you're going to represent us at London.
Oh, I'm absolutely over the moon. It's such a huge honour to be selected. Just absolutely, words fail me on it nearly.
Aoife, this is your first Olympics. Do you think you'll be able for this pressure?
Yeah, absolutely. To be honest, I probably feel more pressure here now than I do when I'm on a horse. I mean, I know the horse very well. He's very, very consistent. We're very consistent and competitive together. So, I just can't wait.
And I mean, was it a lifetime ambition to go to the Olympics for you?
I think as long as I can remember, like since I was a really little kid, it's something that's always grabbed my sort of imagination, and really, really. It is a dream come true.
What do you think our chances are of getting a medal here?
I think we've got a serious team. The horses are all super, super jumpers. They're all quick as well, which is going to be the time is going to be very influential at Greenwich. And I think we stand a real chance. You
have a lot of support behind you, but anyone in particular that's got you through the rough times?
I think I'd have to say my husband Simon on that one, definitely. I think he's a saint probably for all the, all the ups and downs over the last sort of few years. So.
And how do you think the horse is going to cope with Greenwich?
I think he will love it. He's a complete showman. He loves the crowd. He thinks they've all come just to see him. So, I think he'll really thrive in it.
Joseph, has it sunk in that you're going to the Olympics yet?
It's pretty amazing now to get the call up to go, and sure, it's a real privilege to be on the Irish team, isn't it?
It's something you've obviously wanted to do since a child.
It has developed over the last sort of many years, I suppose, but it's only really last spring it looked like a really realistic chance that it would happen, and it has been sort of a lot of work since then, a lot of work building up to that, but then the focus was more on London then. So.
And of course, Joseph, on the team, you were the only rider that has done the Olympic test at Greenwich. Yeah. So you have a little bit of an upper hand. You know what the ground is going to be like. Yeah,
I'd say it's a real benefit to have been there, and I've tried to sort of bring back as much sort of information as I could. It's going, in my opinion, it's going to be very much based on the cross country. It's very tricky and hilly, and the terrain is difficult. So it's going to be a big test on cross country day. And there's 2 show jumping rounds. That's the format of the Olympics now. So it's very important to have a jumping horse there. And then the dressage is, of course, if you want to be in touch we all need to do our personal best, and I think that's on the cards now.
And of course, behind the scenes, somebody has to care for the horse, and you have a good team behind you.
Well, I have a fantastic team. I wouldn't be here without my owners and Jill, my fiance, who's amazing, and Lisa and Jenny, Lisa Sav, who looks after Sparky and travels everywhere with him, and she more or less lives with the horse, and she will be living with him for the next 3 weeks. So it's a tough call for them, and they have a lot of long hours to put in. So they are the backbone of the success, I have to say.
With the HSI, they probably concentrated in different areas separately. They started with dressage, they had show jumping, so that has to be beneficial to us.
We've had a fantastic winter's training, and that's down to Ginny, Elliot, our performance manager, and Ferdy Elberg and Ian Ferran. We have 3 world-class coaches, and that was all supported by HSI, and it gave us that extra opportunity this winter to set a focus and to make it happen. So it has brought us out more on top, and other years we maybe hadn't that sort of opportunity to do that, and we were all told at the time that if we could up our individual training along with what is going to be provided with us, that will make a big difference. And I think the system is working. We're making progress as a nation now.
Well, hopefully all go according to plan, and we'll get a medal, and we'll all be celebrating afterwards.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you.